Welcome to the 1 Minute Apologist. 1 Minute Apologist. Apologetics seeks to give credible answers to curious questions, to give a defense. What is the message of 1 Peter? The author of this letter is obviously Peter, and he wrote this probably in the mid-60s to scattered Gentile believers throughout the Asia Minor region. And he was writing this to encourage those who were being persecuted for their faith. These believers were under trial, and he wrote them saying, hey, be watchful. Your enemy, right? The devil, he prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking whom he may devour. And Peter obviously knew that this evil one wanted himself devoured, as even Jesus told him that Satan wants to sift him. So Peter was very aware of this spiritual warfare that we are engaged in, and these believers were being heavily persecuted for their faith, and they needed some good old-fashioned encouragement, and Peter gave that to them. In fact, in 1 Peter 3:15, this is where we get the verse, always be prepared to give an answer for those who ask you for the hope that is within you, but do so with gentleness and respect. Always be prepared to give an answer or a defense. This is where we get the word apologia, which means to give a defense, from where we derive apologetics, where we get the idea of apologetics. And what's interesting about apologetics in 1 Peter 3, it has to do with a life apologetic. Always be ready to give an answer when people ask for the hope that's within you. The hope when? The hope when you're in the midst of your suffering. The hope when you're being persecuted for your faith. And so one way that we can certainly shine and make Christianity defensible is when we suffer well, when we're being persecuted and we give high praise to God. And so in this book, if you're suffering or if you're experiencing some persecution in your workplace, go to this book. It will encourage you greatly.